Here we have the very great fortune of exploring one of the most beautiful temple complex in northern Thailand. Very beautiful architecture and decoration. As usual, we don't give the name, we keep it secret for the participants of our programs. But this video will give extremely nice details. So here we focus at the entrance gate, which is particularly well decorated, very unique style. One touch of gold here on the left corner. A very big gate for quite a beautiful complex with many important buildings. Some of them are closed. This one we are looking at you use often for funeral dead people function, funerals. And here the Stupa, very amazingly wonderful Stupa, well decorated. If we visit this together, we can do extremely wonderful meditations about this extremely well decorated Stupa, surrounded by so many nice symbols that we can visit, use one by one. At least now we can see the wonderful decoration, very special style. We will see a lot of Chinese influence, and as usual a lot of Hindu influence also, but this one very particularly Chinese influence. So here again, big building. We do explain the different buildings in our other presentation videos. Here we just visit full temple complex, and another video will go inside the main temple, which we see now. Very amazingly decorated main temple. Sorry for the sound, there is one function being done in one of the smaller assembly hall. Here we have very intricate decoration of one important building, administrative building, and a lot of gold, blue, green, red, primary colors. We explain that in other videos. So I just saw there's all kind of small shops here and there. Here it's a shop with offerings that can be given to the monks. Necessities of life, flashlight, food, soap to clean, and package already ready. People come, buy, can give directly to the monks. Extremely well organized tradition. Here is for worship, different types of candles that can be used at the temple, different type of incense, are very nicely organized. So here is a secondary shrine, important one, and I wish everyone can recognize here the influence of China. There's definitely China influence that we see all over the temple. So there is a function here in the back with big speakers. Won't compete with them for long. I'm gonna show you some things here. Bricks for the roofs of the temple. You can participate in the renovation, building, maintenance of the temple in many ways, offering in many ways. I keep silent for a while.
ขอบพระคุณท่านผู้ใจบุญทุกท่านเลยนะครับที่เมตตาจิตช่วยชีวิตโครงกระบือร่วมกับโครงการดีๆของวัดแห่งกฎนะครับพร้อมกันนี้นะครับกับผมเจ้าของเรียนเชิญนะครับท่านผู้ใจบุญทุกท่านนะครับท่านทำบุญเสร็จเรียบร้อยแล้ว
So in the foreground, the fat Buddha, forgetting his name for the moment, in the background looks to be a Kuan Yin, and in the side another form of Kuan Yin. As you can see, some importance is given to pearls here. While they are not real pearls, you can make sure of that. And as we said, the intention is there.
อายุประมาณ500 ปีนะครับประดิษฐานภายในพระวิหารวัดแห่งกฎนะครับท่านมาแล้วนะครับได้ขึ้นไปบนพระวิหารนะครับ
As in most temples,
เป็นสิริมงคลแก่ตัวของท่านนะครับ
it's mainly women
ครอบครัวของท่านนะครับ
and the young ones that they are to
ท่านทำบุญเสร็จ
hope for good marriage.
เมตตาอยากจะช่วย
And if a man is there, must be because one woman told him to get there.
ก็ขอเรียนเชิญเลยนะครับ
Just joking, but some jokes are showing reality.
ร่วมทำบุญไถ่ชีวิตโคกระบือเพิ่มเติมนะครับวัน
We're
นี้
gonna go
นะครับ
on the riverfront. One small look at the temple. We're gonna go inside very soon. But now, we're gonna go for one of the main features of this temple, the riverside.
คุณพระฤทธิ์มีธรรมนะครับคุณสุรพล
Here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
100 บาทนะครับ
And this could be related to chakras and the stupa as we saw at the beginning.
คุณ
But as I said,
คุณพรนะครับ
now the focus will be to the riverside. This is a very popular river,
ทางคณะสงฆ์คณะสภาวัดแห่งกฎ
the Ping River,
พร้อมกันนี้
and
กราบขอบคุณท่านผู้
along the river, so many nice temples.
เมตตาจิตผู้ชีวิตโคกระบือ
Like life should be in a nice small paradise. But the river goes through here, the big downtown. So we see pigeons, we see tourists, but normally we see a lot of people feeding the fish in the river. So feeding fish, and here there is a small bucket. Sometimes they release fish in the river. All part of some worship.
ให้ได้บรรลุมรรคสมผลนิพพานอานิสงส์ผลอันเหล่านี้จากข้าพเจ้า
So as you see, These temples have very important social function and some type of spiritual function. Here they do the pious activity of feeding fish and bringing fish to the river. So these boats, you can have a very nice cruise on the river. Right across there is a typical coffee shop where I went many times. That's how I learned about this temple here. You can see another temple a little bit further along the river, and there's many of them. Not allowed to feed the pigeon, but there's always love principles that is above all law.
ถ้าแผงไม่สำเร็จอ่ะคนได้การ
Oh, frog. You put frog inside? Namtok? Kapun kap. Okay, let's go see some building around to continue our visit of this temple program. I'm gonna end this video in a few minutes.
ครับมีท่านผู้ใจบุญนะครับ
So many small
มาร่วม
buildings
ทำบุญ
around.
ไถ่ชีวิตโคกระบือเพิ่มเติมนะครับ
Hear the man speaking.
เอื้อญาตินะครับคุณบุญจันทร์เอื้อญาตินะครับเด็กชายธนพลเอื้อญาตินะครับ
Some type of
ร่วมทำบุญไถ่ชีวิตโคกระบือ
offering
ร้องสามนะครับ
is going
ทาง
on.
คณะสงฆ์คณะศรัทธาวัชรมงคลได้รับไปแล้วนะครับขอบคุณนะครับ
So the community spirit is very important, very alive in Thailand temple complex. And here we arrive at the funeral part. So these are funeral monuments to some very important person. We're gonna go to another secondary shrine, extremely beautifully decorated in wood, very delicate. This seems dedicated to some monks. Great importance. Elephant, always there, very important. Nice gong. Just gonna go see a very last building while we go to the funerary place. Dogs well fed in temples, and sometimes too many dogs in a temple. Now this is another feature, worship of important men, ancestors. Again, this is very Hindu, Asian, Chinese tradition. Worshipping ancestors, worshipping even animals, worshipping elephants. And very important part of the culture. Here is another assembly hall, secondary one. We call them, but we describe all of this in some of our other presentation. I wanted to show you the very beautiful wood carving that is going on right in there.